So okay, I forgot how to film a video apparently because I don't really know how to set up the camera. Like literally, I got the light right here and I'm just holding this with my left arm. So bear with me. I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. But anyways, Richmond just wrapped up not too long ago. The race was good. Honestly, it was. So, I don't know what you want for me to say there, but, just kidding. So, we got a lot to talk about. So, we're going to first start the video by talking about the trucks. The two Xfinity races. I'll talk about Mid-Ohio for a little bit, and then I will then go on to talk about, the Richmond Cup race. Yeah, I'm kind of tired because, non-stop racing, man. Non-stop racing, dude. And besides, the Mid-Ohio race got called pretty late, like literally in the middle of the week, leading up to this weekend. They just say, "Oh, we're gonna race at Mid-Ohio." So I'm like, "What the hell, guys?" Okay, so anyways, trucks for Richmond. It was pretty alright. It was alright, you know. The biggest takeaways to take out of the truck race is Grant Enfinger, of course, won. Being his teammate Crafton, just going for the lap traffic, you know, of course, at Richmond. I had low expectations going into this Richmond race or going into the trucks because, of course, they haven't raced there since 2005. And Mike Skinner was like the last winner. That was the last dude who won there. So, that's something interesting to note. But, it was a pretty alright race. So like I said, to add to the takeaways, that was the final race to get into the playoffs, or that was the final race of the regular season. Notable drivers that are out. None of the Nice Motorsports trucks are in. Literally, Ty Majeski had to skip the race, and Trevor Bayne had to fill in for him, which he didn't have a great run, by the way. And, like, could Trevor Bayne please have a good run in the truck? Like, literally, I want to see this guy. Like, I'll be damned to see him win a race. Like, put him in a truck at Talladega. He can win that race. Literally. Literally, he can. Bro, we got, like, 3 Talladega races coming up. So, that is so freaking cool. I gotta mention that, my dudes. But anyways, so, getting away from the Richmond truck race, it was pretty alright. You know, we're getting away from Talladega or whatever. Johnny Sauter did not make the playoffs. Wow. Man. Johnny Sauter, man. God bless America, man. And I'm trying to remember what else happened. Oh yeah, Stuart Friesen also missed the playoffs, which means pretty much Todd Gilliland got into the playoffs in a Pro Road Motorsports truck. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Jesus, man. Yeah, so truck race, all right. Xfinity. You know, the two Xfinity races, you know, they felt very, very similar, honestly. And the way I mean by that is, well, of course, Justin Allgaier won both of the races. And, yeah, just the Xfinity series is just the best series we have right now in NASCAR. They have just a great race car, great drivers. And, like, I was critical on the Xfinity series, of course, from this year because, of course, we lost Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, and Cole Custer, and other guys. They all are up in the Cup Series now, which they're not really doing much other than Cole Custer, honestly. And without Christopher Bell in this race, I felt like it was just more... It felt a bit more better. Like, honestly, I missed pretty much last year's race because, like, I knew Christopher Bell was going to go out there and just dominate the race, which is, you know, which, you know, really, I mean, you don't really want to see a dominant driver or you want to see a driver just go out and dominate the race, and things are not even interesting or happening, so, yeah. Yeah, Justin Allgaier, like I said, won this race. He's back to form. Back to form since 2018. Yeah, wow. Like, 2-year break, man. Justin's back on it. Yeah, so, wow. Justin Haley finished second, which, honestly, I really did think Justin was going to go out and just, of course, win Richmond. Like, it would be interesting to see him, like, actually, like, win something that's not on the super speedway, which, unfortunately, that didn't happen. Who knows, maybe he'll get it. He'll get, like, a non-super speedway win. But other than that, you know what? He's most likely going to win the Talladega race. That's kind of how things go. Like, no offense to Justin, but still, that's how it goes. Jeb Burton finished second once again. When is this man going to get a win? When is the 8 car going to get a win? God damn it. As you can see, I'm really just, angry all the time, Always angry. But, yeah, so of course, that happened. Okay, Mid-Ohio. You see the Mid-Ohio race and the Cup race, they felt very similar. Not only had Team Penske out there straight up dominating the whole race, Chip Ganassi Racing trying a little bit of crazy strategy, and all that. But with that race, you had, of course, some exciting battles, a fairly clean race, which, like, I'm all for clean races, honestly, because, we can just get through the races, and all that, and we don't have to tear up any shit, That's how I go. I think that's how everyone goes, maybe. But a lot of people were pretty disappointed with the Richmond race, just because some dude didn't hit the wall 100 miles an hour and there wasn't no biting short track racing, as everyone likes to say it. But yeah, just the youth movement in IndyCar is just great right now. I mean, Colton Herta, just killing it right now. What's the other dude? I'm trying to remember the other dude's name. Renus VK. Yeah, Renus VK. The one in the dude at the Ed Carpenter Racing car. So, yeah, just the movement is strong in IndyCar. Pretty great. Alexander Rossi. There's a pretty exciting battle between him and Graham Rahal, which I thought Rossi was going to get the final podium spot, but hey, what are you gonna do? But anyways, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, the Cup race. Yeah, my mind's all over the place. Like, I'm trying to just figure out what to say, and then I have to leave off a sentence. So yeah. Okay, the Cup race. Like I said with Mid-Ohio, fairly clean race. Very, very clean race. Like, it kind of left me surprised, honestly, a little bit. The biggest surprise was Austin Dillon running competitively. No, not some kind of strategy or some kind of fuel strategy, but literally. Austin Dillon was competitive tonight. And this is his 2017 car, which, by the way, if you want to see, that's the diecast collection. That's where the cars go. So, yeah, so I don't put them in boxes, or I don't put them, like, back in their boxes or anything like that. Most of them are actually NASCAR things. But getting back to the race, Austin Dillon was pretty competitive tonight. And I feel like, if he would have missed pit road, honestly, like, if he would have missed pit road, I feel like Brad probably still would have gotten past around him. Or maybe if there was just one caution, then maybe they could have at least got maybe a better finish, maybe. Or I don't know. Brad was just better than everyone else today. That was just it. Brad was just better than everyone else. That's how it went. Brad was better than everyone else. Yeah, that number 2 car, if he makes it at Homestead, he's probably going to win the championship in that car. So, man, I'm not ready for another Joey Logano situation. If that happens, then the 2020 season is just an absolute fail, honestly. I'm not going to complain too much because, hey, the playoff system is terrible. We already know that. I don't need to beat it to death. So, yeah. Ryan Blaney had another bad run today. Matty D, my man Matty D, man. We're not going to make it past the first round. I know that. I knew he wasn't going to get through the first round. But, hey, I mean, at least put up an effort. At least put an effort. And don't run in 17th. And I don't expect him to show up at Bristol because no practice and no qualifying has kind of killed the Wood brothers a little bit. I feel like it's killed every team, honestly. You know, teams have adapted and learned, which is why Hamlin and Harvick has won most of the races so far because they have the best crew chiefs in the garage. So that's pretty much why. But other than that, pretty good Richmond race. You know, a lot of people are going to say that this race wasn't good because a car didn't hit the wall 100 miles an hour. No, short track being the bang and all that. And you know, really the Richmond races, I'll be very honest, I really don't like Richmond. And the reason is because, well, it kind of runs like a mile and a half. And I just don't like short tracks that run like a mile and a half, you know. Like, run like a short track, you know, and all that. Which is why they have the trial. And pretty much why maybe and pretty much they're going to make a second Richmond in California. So, yeah. And the Richmond races have been hit or miss. This one was a hit. Honestly, it was. And I'm actually glad that there wasn't a first Richmond race or we had one Richmond race. So that was pretty all right. So, yeah, thank you all for watching this video. Maybe I'll do a video tomorrow for F1 and the second IndyCar race only if Lewis Hamilton doesn't win the race, he's not on the podium, and someone other than Hamilton will win it tomorrow. I can't promise you anything. We'll have to wait and see. So thank you all, and good night.